Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today we are looking into 2022 for the sign of Scorpio. The reason why Scorpio is coming up next is because you guys voted, whoever was watching the Libra video. So if you're watching the Scorpio video now and you want to vote, go ahead and vote on what should be the next sign. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Truly look into all of the signs that are most prominent in your astrological chart, because it really depends on the message that is resonating with you in the present moment, and you know best, your intuition knows best. So you all have to just tap into your intuition and let it guide you to the right reading for you. But of course, always start with the sign that calls you the most. A lot of people will go for their rising instead of their sun sign, but it all depends. Like in my case, my sun sign, I have a lot of planets in my sun sign, so that normally makes the most sense for me. That would resonate best for me, but not everyone is the same. So it really is the sign that you identify with the most and you are called to, basically, okay? Or maybe even more than one. That will give you more of a complete picture of what your 2022 could look like. Okay, so Scorpio it is. Welcome, my Scorpios. Let's look into your 2022. I pre-shuffled all of these cards so I can focus on the message for you guys. I don't see any point in, especially because I am having storage issues with my camera, so I don't really see a point in shuffling on camera. But okay, let's see what comes up for you guys. So, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. You got Smithsonite and the number 51. So the number 51 could resonate with you. And the number 6, 5 plus 1 is a 6. So it could be that you are entering a number 6 year in numerology, or you could be a 6 in your life path, or you could have an important number 6. The month of June is standing out as well. Something about the first 6 months. But 6 is also Venusian energy, and Venusian energy is all about love and attraction. So there's something here to be said about love and attraction, especially with this green color here and a little bit of, looks like a gold. I don't know if Smithsonite has gold, or is it like a beige, kind of rocky. I don't really know enough about this stone. But Smithsonite is all about rebirth from chaos. So there could have been chaos going on in your life in 2021. And there could have been, this is very Scorpionic energy. Actually, it's very interesting because when I shuffled all of these cards, I wasn't thinking of one specific sign. And it's interesting because I was just waiting to the last end to see who people voted on. So then I could then attribute a sign to these piles here. So it's interesting how you're in your energy in 2022. You closed a huge cycle in 2021, and now you are going through a process of rebirth. So there's a death and a rebirth process. Death 2021 and a whole new you in 2022. And this is a product of your own spiritual and personal development and evolution here. But there's also going to be a huge relief from stress, because I do feel 2021 must have been a very stressful year for you. And I do see 2022 bringing that emotional boost. I also see you becoming more vulnerable and opening your heart space, your heart chakra more. And you're really clearing out obstacles to your own growth here. Anything that is preventing you from growing or living your best life or having the best spiritual experience you can have, you are you are getting rid of anything that is toxic in your life, getting rid of the toxicity. And because of that, you will be attracting in more of what is of higher vibration of love, and even the physical representation of what you get back in exchange for services. So that is money, right? So a lot of people will separate love and money, and high vibrational with money, and spirituality with money. Let's put it this way. A lot of people believe that if you're a spiritual person, you shouldn't be inclined to want to attract money your way, but it's actually Money really is the physical consequence of your spiritual power of attraction, of being able to manifest and ground into this 3D reality what you're able to envision. It's really getting back for your good deeds, and it's really an energetic exchange. That's all it is. The problem with money is when people use it for, negative things, which I don't see being the case here. I just see you getting back something as a reward for detoxing your life and for raising your vibration, really. So that's really beautiful. Scorpio, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, Midheaven, whoever resonates with this. Okay. So, from your Beyond Lemuria Oracle, you got Journey to Wholeness. How beautiful is that? Yes, you're getting yourself back. I'm seeing your soul being scattered, you having had to almost dissociate, or something was very strong to the point where you felt fragmented. You stopped really, not that you stopped, but something here happened to you that made you question everything, made you kind of lost yourself in a journey. And I'm not saying this was only in 2021. This could have been for a very long time. And something that happened in 2021 has brought you to this point where now in 2022, you are choosing to get yourself back. Whoever you lost yourself to, whatever you lost yourself to, you are now retrieving your soul fragments. And you're putting yourself back together into a more powerful, loving, open, strong being. But again, power would be power. If I were to give a word to Scorpios, that would be power or powerful. And we have the number 33 there, so you could be connected to the Ascended Masters as well. But on this journey, you have also learned to accept others as they are. And in accepting others as they are, you have become more compassionate toward yourself as well. And you have accepted those parts of yourself that you maybe didn't want to see, or you were in denial about and you didn't want to accept. But, you're having unconditional love for yourself and others. And that's the energy that you're stepping into. And that's the very reason why you're able to, put your soul back together. Not that souls are actually, but souls can become fragmented as well. But you're accepting all parts of yourself, and because of that, you're healing, because you're accepting that you're not perfect, you're not everyone's cup of tea, you're not going to always be living up to everyone's expectations. So might as well be living up to your own expectations here. Not that you're a people pleaser, or you ever were, that's not the thing, but you can be very compassionate to the point where you self-sacrifice, and in self-sacrificing so much, you have lost parts of yourself, and that's what you are retrieving. Because even if you do sacrifice for someone, it's almost like, so what is your own life worth, right? And maybe you're sacrificing for someone, but someone else could be you, or someone else is getting the short end of the stick anyway. So might as well live according to your own values, your own wants, your own needs, so long as you're not interfering with other people's own freedom, right? You're just doing you. Okay, so this is the energy for the year. Then we're going to go into the months, month by month. But now let's just look at the overall energy. Interesting, new moon in Scorpio. See, I didn't know this pile was going to be for Scorpio. But anyway, you could have a moon in Scorpio. You could, or any other sun, doesn't matter. But let's look at the message here. The message says, work through your fears. So you're going to have a new beginning, because you are you have successfully completed working through your fears. And whatever is coming, whatever is still remaining, you're going to get rid of those fears in 2022. And this is going to allow you a new beginning. And what better way to raise your vibration than to start by removing those fears, right? Because fear would be at the lower spectrum of the vibrational chart, field, energy, whatever you want to call it. And love is up here, right? And this is your journey to wholeness, is your journey back to love, to your higher self, to spirit, to divinity, to God, right? This is the farthest thing, fear. So you know you need to get from point A to point B, right? You can't stay in point A if you want to be at point B. It's almost like if you are in fear, it repels love and love repels fear. If you're in love, you cannot be feeling fear, right? And it's not romantic love, friendship love, family love. It's universal love. It's being love. It's embodying love. It's moving around with the energy of love. And that is the surest way to work through and remove your fears. Get rid of them, because love repels fear and fear repels love. If you are in the state of fear, you cannot be experiencing love. It's just, they're just very incompatible, to say the least, right? And so let's look at some, an important month this year, November. Oh, gosh, so many of you could be November Scorpios, right? Most of November would be Scorpio season. So your season will be a very important season, the first 3 weeks of November. And maybe the last week of November, because that would be cuspers into Sagittarius. So you could have strong placement in Sagittarius here. And something about your love life in November, okay. And we have key, successful outcome to your problems in November, whatever that means for you. In November, there will be a successful outcome to your problems pertaining to your love life more specifically. Okay. Unleash your creativity. Beautiful, of course. So if you are on this journey to wellness, if you are retrieving back your soul fragments, right, this would be unblocking your creativity as well, because in accepting parts of yourself, you're not blocking yourself any longer, and you are now accepting those parts of yourself that will actually help you on your journey to create more. Right? The number 31 here could represent some obstacles and challenges to overcome. It's not going to be an easy year, especially the first 6 months are going to be very challenging, but whatever happens this year is going to make you very ingenious, very creative. You could be creating something new. You could be working on something new, coming up with solutions to problems or long-standing, short-standing problems. You're going to overcome these obstacles. 3 + 1 is a 4 with structure in a way that's very structured and disciplined. I'm seeing a lot of hard work here, but you're overcoming those challenges in a structured, disciplined, and hard-working way. Beautiful. So we have message in a bottle here. I'm seeing a lot of communication, phone calls, emails, back and forth. There's something about something overseas here. Either you're managing a business from afar through using these mediums of communication, phone, email, because you're managing something at a distance, very possibly. Here to do with your creative work. Maybe you're taking a vacation here to retreat or something like that. Or there's just a lot of communication going on for you. And we have the number 15 now. We have 5115. So that would be mirrored numbers. 5115 angel number. Go and research that. Check that out. 5115. And again, 5 + 1 is the 6, Venusian energy. So there's something about long distance communication here for some reason. And it could have something to do with love or money or a business or something, a creative pursuit as well. But let's keep going. We have waning moon, introspection, and self-inventory. So this is what you're doing. You're going to be going within to find solutions, going within to work through your fears, get rid of them. going within to take inventory of what has been and where you're wanting to go and how to go about it. So you're going to be very in your thoughts. But then we have the sun. So there's going to be ups and downs here. You're going to feel at times very introspective, and the more you go within, the more you will expand and the more joy you will feel, because you're going to find something very beautiful within you and something really worth going for. So what I do see here is first 6 months of the year, you're going to be very introspective. Last 6 months of the year, you're really going to feel the joy, the love. So I do see a journey of raising your vibration here, step by step, each month raising it higher and higher and higher and higher. Let's say you start January overthinking and in fear mode, and then you go into February and you take one step away from fear by doing something with fear but doing it anyway, or you take one step in February and in March, then you take another practical step further and one step further. And as soon as you know it, you come to the end of the year and you're a totally different reborn person here, where in November you're in this energy of love, whereas in January you were maybe still in the energy of fear. That's quite beautiful. Ooh, I love this, the Midas touch. Ooh, beautiful. So whatever you create this year, whatever you work on, whatever is unleashed due to lifting of these blocks, these challenges, the lifting of the fear and working through the fear, moving away from it, it's going to, see, it says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight, and sharing life's riches. So there's money coming your way, okay, because you're going to work hard at it, and because you're going to do whatever it takes, whether you relocate or not, you're going to be able to maintain a business at a distance, or there's something about an online business very possibly, but your money is not going to be suffering, and whatever you touch turns to gold, because your creativity is on an all-time high here. Unexpected income, beautiful. So yeah, you may not be expecting to be able to bring this in, but you will. Okay, so no worries about that. 11th house, the edge. So you're doing something very unique, very different from your usual. You are something about friendships here, making new friends, being very in touch with your friends. But now on top of this communication card, what I'm seeing here is there is something big you're doing. You have a big goal here. And it could be a goal that you have in common with other people. Maybe you're starting something up, something very futuristic, very unique, very sudden and unexpectedly. Maybe you're having a following here. You're doing something for the improvement of humanity, something big. There's something big you're working on here, maybe with a friend. I'm seeing like what looks like a couple hugging here. They have the same fire in them, they have the same goals. So there could be someone with whom you have the same goals, and there could be a connection, a romantic connection here with this person, and you communicate a lot with this person, but you could be at a distance and you end up coming together for a higher goal. And as I say that, we have the messenger of fire. This person could be younger than you. You could be younger than this person. This person could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries strongly in their chart. But this is someone who is very fired up, and you're going to come into this energy of feeling very fired up to really go after what it is that you want to do here. And it's a big goal, big goals here that you have here. And you have this in common with someone else. And we have the 8 of Michael. So so most of your fears have to do with the fact that you are, most of the time you feel very mentally trapped. You are an overthinker. Scorpio would be the most similar sign to the air signs in that sense, where there's overthinking and obsessive thinking. And so that's what you deal with. But I do see you overcoming this, because that does keep you in the energy of fear, right? The devil does live in the mind. So if you're not able to relax, tap out of your mind for a second, access your intuition, step into your heart space, then you stay in this energy of being stuck. But this Eight of Swords is actually showing someone who frees themselves from the mental cage, from the mental captivity. And it says you can be free, and you're making a courageous choice to change your situation. So I do see a lot of courage here, and it's going to pay off because it's going to bring you a lot of joy. You know you need to break free from the situation. You know you have not been seeing things clearly because it's been clouded with fear. And fear is an illusion. Fear is a big liar, right? Because it's based on something that happened or something that could repeat itself or happen again, or something you see happening to other people. But when you look at your present situation, it's not really truly happening, right? And so that's whatever fear you have, it's just been clouding your judgment, right? And now you're going to see things clearly is what I see here with this. And because of that, we have the Six of Wands. You're having a victory, a personal victory here. You are overcoming. See, this is having a victory over those, the 31 here, the challenges and the obstacles. You're overcoming those with flying colors here, and you're coming out victorious, feeling really good about yourself, really pumped and ready to go. Look, take action. You're taking action on what it is that you want to win at, right? Okay, let's look at love. And because you could be taking action toward a soulmate. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here. You could be taking action toward a soulmate, or a soulmate taking action toward you. And yes, this is your soulmate. So something about love in November and a soulmate here, because you've decided to free yourself from something and change your situation here, mainly from your fears, and because you've decided to be happy rather than live in fear. And because of that, you're having a successful outcome to your love problems here, and I would almost say a union with a soulmate. And this soulmate could have a common goal with you. Oh, beautiful. Getting to know each other. 44 and the number 8 could be relevant. Learn to meet another's need for love. So there's someone you're going to be knowing very closely. These two look like they're sitting on a boat or a water chariot, as I would call that. And they are together in physical close proximity. So there could be travel here involved. To be with this person here, and it could be overseas because they're flying. It could be over land. It's going to be different for everyone. I'm seeing Hawaii here for some reason. Okay, islands, Fiji. I'm also seeing Fiji. Okay, but there's going to be someone you're going to get to know who is your soulmate, and you're even going to spend time with this person. There's going to be enough money for you to really, with the Midas touch here, I do see a lot of love and money. And that's the Venusian energy of attraction. And I'm seeing this is all because you chose to raise your vibration and to reclaim yourself. Reclaim yourself. Visualize success. Powerful manifestation going on. Whatever you visualize, you can accomplish. So see yourself doing well in the situation, and then have faith in a positive outcome, and that positive outcome will show up for you. So that's your overall energy, Scorpio, for the year 2022. Quite beautiful. Looking really good if you ask me. I like to see this kind of reading. So let's look into all the months now, month by month. So let's start with your January. So change, yeah. So you're stepping into change. You could be having a personal year 5 in 2022 and starting off with change. And we have co-create. So you're changing the way you see things and how you realize that you can co-create with spirit. Or, yeah, the number 40 again, very in a very structured way. Grounding, shielding, and void. Yeah, you need to protect your energy here. And that's what you're going to do to create this change from the vibration of fear to the vibration of love. And so you're going to need to ground yourself, take walks in nature, get some obsidian to protect your energy, or some black tourmaline. But the change here that you're coming out of fear will allow you to start co-creating with spirit. And there's a lot of wisdom here. And there's an egg down there. So there's something new that you are birthing in the year, in the month of January. Door to spirit. You're connecting more to your higher self. You're connecting more to spirit here. And now, again, you could have a fire sign in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But again, the energy here is that you're stepping into your power. You are becoming an inspiration to yourself and others, and you are choosing love here. You're choosing to follow your heart, your passion, and the light of your heart here. Slowly but surely, Knight of Ariel, Knight of Pentacles. You're moving, you're changing things in a very structured, slow, and steady manner because you don't want to ruffle too many feathers. You don't want to blow things up, right? You want to make sure everything works out beautifully, and you're going to accomplish a lot of things. I'm seeing material gains in January here. You're making some very detailed plan for the rest of the year here, I'm seeing, and you're being watched over by someone very kind, an ancestor, a passed on loved one here. The Sun, you're going to be feeling very good. You could be in the southern hemisphere. A lot of you could be in the summertime in January. Or this just could mean that January is going to be a time where you're going to feel very good and connect with friends. And yeah, I'm also seeing money. I'm seeing a good time for money, growth in your business, in your creative endeavors. And we have the Two of Cups. So there's something here about the Two of Cups here. You could be dealing with someone who has either... There's good times here with Two of Cups. I want to just clarify that Two of Cups there. I'm curious now. What is this Two of Cups? You're moving slowly but surely toward happiness with a higher level soulmate is what I'm seeing here. Slowly but surely, you're moving toward this higher level soulmate. And it's a spiritual connection. Well, higher level soulmate's got to be a spiritual connection. But you're slow moving. You're making a plan toward this person, or this person is making a plan to move slowly toward you. Take it how it resonates. But there's a higher level soulmate connection here that makes you very happy. And you feel this on a soul level. You want to co-create. There's something you're co-creating with this person, and there's change leading to this. What is this? A union? Let me just see. What is this? Okay, it's someone you could have been away from. You're not with this person. The Lovers, a choice to make. Empress, Libra energy. Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini. You could have Libra or Gemini in your chart. You're making a choice here because you're very attracted to this person, or this person is very attracted to you, and making a choice. I feel there's mutual energy. There's definitely a higher level soulmate with the Lovers and the Two of Cups there. You're slowly moving towards someone you are currently not with, feeling you're missing, lacking in your life because you're very attracted and this person is very attracted toward you. But you have to make an important choice here to change something. Yeah, again, that Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. You're both doing the same thing. You're mirroring each other. So there's a love situation here where you're mirroring each other and you're both doing the same thing, coming toward each other. Yeah, because you feel like this is meant to be. You're having a second chance at this. You're both fantasizing about each other. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, higher level soulmate. Twin flame energy, moving toward each other, divine masculine. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius somewhere in their chart. Okay, so seems like slow moves toward this soulmate situation here. Okay, so that was January for you. Let's go into February. February. Power. That's your word, Scorpio. Powerful month in February. Powerful month. And we have by the book. Doing things by the book. Doing things properly. Your psychic abilities heightening. Something about changing your behavior patterns. Yes, you're recognizing in February about some form of codependency or addiction that you're letting go of. If you are letting go of some form of codependency or addiction and toxicity in your life, get some amethyst. It's going to help you through. and you know you have to do right by someone or by something. You need to do things right and let go of something that is toxic or has become toxic, so that you can raise your creativity and your vibration, so that you can step into your higher sensual self as well. I'm seeing a high libido here. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant. 9 is closing a cycle here. You're closing a cycle of addiction or codependency towards something, someone, some situation. And you're recognizing behavior patterns that were not healthy. And because you're healing and overcoming an addiction or a codependency, your creative juices will start flowing again, and you will remove those creative blocks that have been there. And also that block to expressing your sensual sexual side. Page of Earth here. You're having a new, stable, solid beginning here, because you are ridding yourself. You're taking this very seriously, whatever you're letting go of, and you're planning a way forward when the time is right, maybe to travel. And if I see a lot of planning in the month of February, possibly to travel, but possibly to something else. And this wise planning will bring in prosperity. You're feeling in February, it's time for you to take the next step on a new journey here. It could have something to do with relocation. Your optimistic plans will turn out as expected. Your ships are coming in. But at the same time, this is bringing some anxiety here. Some sleepless nights maybe. It's never easy to let go of toxicity. But you're very serious about this. A toxic person, situation, substance, circumstance. You're letting go of it, and you're going to be tempted back in at times here, but you're going to follow the rules here, your own rules. You're going to follow, and you're going to stay in this power, because this is a powerful change. This is a powerful change that needs to happen. I'm seeing a lot of willpower here. No matter what temptation is thrown at you, you're still going to move forward. Yeah, and you're going to succeed. Queen of Wands, Leo Sagittarius energy. You could have Leo Sagittarius or Aries in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone who is in Leo Sagittarius Aries strongly in their chart somewhere. You are overcoming the addiction, by the way. You're going to take control over it. If you're wondering, you're taking control over your life again. And you're getting that spark back at the end of February. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look into the month of March. So February, successfully overcoming an addiction, a codependency, stepping back into your power. So another step in moving up the ladder of vibrational frequency. And planning, wise planning, bringing in prosperity and a chance to travel, or those optimistic plans. So you are already thinking optimistically, even though now and again you have doubts or things trying to creep back in and unsettle your energy, but they're not going to succeed. You will. So March. Yeah, in March you're going to feel a lot more relaxed than you were in February. And it's time to go. You're walking away from something. You're definitely walking away from the codependent situation, person's circumstance, substance, the addiction. Okay, you're walking away, closing that cycle. 49 is a 9, 45 is a 9. You're walking away, and this is, you're completing a cycle in March. You're walking away. You're walking away from the toxicity in your life, and you're feeling a lot more relaxed here. Full moon. So reaching a completion, a conclusion, closure here of what was tying you up, what was keeping you stuck. The number 23 is a 5. 5 is change. If you were all tied up, this is now changing. But there's a period of patience and waiting and delayed gratification still. But there's something about love and blessings and feeling very emotionally fulfilled, filling your life here. Whatever you're walking away from is leading you toward a more harmonious love and relationship and family life. It's your happily ever after that you're walking toward. And you're going to be in communication here with someone who makes you feel very emotionally fulfilled. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here. And again, that energy of the Three of Wands that came up in February from another deck here. That Page of Wands, the Three of Wands energy, where you are just waiting for the right time to travel, make a move, because there's something here that's very emotionally fulfilling in the month of March, and you're going to be feeling it after you've completed a cycle and walked away from something toxic that was tying you all up. But I see in March you're still not going to be able to fully travel, move forward, or do what it is you want to do. But you're already feeling really good about this. There's some delayed gratification in March here for you, that you're just going to relax about it. You're going to tie up some loose ends, is what I'm seeing here. Let's look at April. We have miracles and blessings, beautiful. We have deep knowing, accessing your intuition. So whatever you removed in February and March, now you are able to access your intuition because you're a lot more relaxed. You're not in that fight or flight mode of fear anymore. You've moved away from that, and now you're accessing it in April. I love the journey on these cards here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, there's a deep knowing. You're accessing your intuition. The number 43 could be relevant here. The number 7. 7 is a very spiritual number, so you're very already connected very spiritually to your higher self in the month of, and very spiritually connected to past over loved ones. Your ancestors, your past over loved ones will be supporting you a lot in the month of April. You could be getting special messages from them. I'm seeing a grandmother, a father here. They're bringing you comfort, and there's something about working on forgiveness here, forgiving yourself for walking away, or forgiving someone for walking away, right? Your past over loved ones are also forgiving you for walking away from something that wasn't healthy for you. Or the number 27 could be relevant to you. The number 9, you're finally walking away and closing that gate behind you, that cycle, because you know you are supported and you're being comforted by your past over loved ones as you walk away from something, because you're following your deep knowing, you're following your intuition, and you know that it's leading you to blessings and miracles here, because where you were was very dissatisfying and made you feel bored, and it was something that was just not fulfilling enough. And you really searched within, and again, I'm seeing communication is a very, very big theme here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. But there's something very exciting on the horizon as you're walking away from something and you're walking towards something. You're going towards something here. Temperance here. You're being divinely guided there by Archangel Michael, by the way, is with you, guiding you, and to bring your life into balance. The yin and the yang, the yin and the yang energy is what I'm seeing here. A lot of balance. You're doing some research in April here on how to move forward, and you're taking some movement forward. What is this Knight of Wands doing here? You could be dealing with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Sagittarius energy here, or you could just have these in your chart. But there's something here you're doing that's very divinely guided, and it's pushing you forward. You're taking positive, motivated action forward after you walk away from something, because you are following your deep knowing, your intuition here. And you know, okay, 5 of Pentacles, you're no longer feeling in that lower vibration. You've walked away from that. And now you're feeling free to move forward. Knight of Swords, so much movement forward here. The Devil, obsessive movement forward, hardworking. The Tower. So some faulty foundation is definitely coming apart. Yeah, you're walking away from something, and this is causing you some sadness, but it's very necessary to bring you back into balance here. You're missing something about the toxic situation still, but you're still choosing to allow that faulty foundation to fall apart. Yeah, you're allowing the Tower to fall because you know that's what's going to bring in the balance. You're walking away from it. So there's still a lot of walking away energy here. You're no longer stuck in April. Okay. So let's look into May. Let's look into May. In the month of May, You have purity. Yeah. You're now that you've walked away from the toxicity, you are now retrieving your soul, the purity of your soul, getting back to the purity of your soul. And that's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. So you're already in a high vibration in the month of May. The number 26 is 2 plus 6 is an 8. 8 is stability. You're now in the month of May, you will create a basis to, now you're creating the basis to be able to create a long-standing, long-lasting stability, financial and otherwise, based on this happy vibration that you are now in the purity of your soul. And you're seeing an alternative course and choice. You're choosing a new path here is what I'm seeing. We have the thinking man. You could be thinking a lot in the month of May. Thinking about what is of value to you. The number 46, the number 26 could be relevant to you. And you're thinking about ending a cycle and starting a new cycle here in May, and really following what is of value to you. Or there could be someone thinking about you and thinking of you as someone who is very, very valuable. The sun, yeah, definitely a very high vibrational, joyful month. And because of that, you're going to be able to build something that will grow over time. Knight of Raphael, you're following your heart. There could be someone communicating with you. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart, doesn't have to be. But there's romantic communication and maybe a committed romantic relationship coming in for you in the month of May that's going to make you very, very happy, sweeping you off your feet. A friend becoming more maybe, or just a romantic partner coming in, very poetic, very loving, very committed too. King of Wands, you could be dealing with someone who has Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in their chart, you could have. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things picking up speed again where things were stagnant. You're standing in your power. Your business is going well. There could be an age gap here between you and someone. One of you could have more water in your chart. Other of you could have more fire in your chart. But there's something very happy, making you very happy in the month of May here. And it has to do with a turn of fate, with Dharma. Okay, with some romantic communication, definitely. And this is someone relatively new, doesn't have to be completely new, but this is more aligned with the purity of your heart, away from the toxicity, away from any addictions. Okay, let's look into June. In June, we have, you're going on an adventure in June. Okay, maybe you're traveling to a tropical place. I'm seeing the Amazonia, I'm seeing Hawaii, I'm seeing Brazil, definitely. I am seeing maybe New Zealand, I'm seeing Fiji, I'm seeing Tahiti. Sorry. What else am I seeing there? I'm sure there's a bunch of other places, but this is what's coming up for me. And we have time for a nap. So going on an adventure and resting. The number 24 and the number 6 being relevant. Daydreaming, a lot of daydreaming, a lot of alone time, a lot of time to contemplate and think. And so I'm seeing vacation energy here around June here, and quiet time and allowing your mind to wander. So I'm not seeing heavy work vibes here, and this is going to bring in a balance. So maybe this is a much needed vacation and adventure. Maybe a paradise island or place. We have the number 22 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. 22 means you're on the right path here. And again, that's energy carrying in from May of the balance. So you're feeling really balanced in the month of June, and you're really allowing yourself to rest so you can figure out the next moves, but you're now giving yourself some time to go on an adventure. This is going to be very healing. 6 of Swords. It's going to be very healing. And you're definitely coming out of that rough patch there, and you're stepping into your power. The Empress here, feeling really good. And now your creativity will be amped up by this time that you're allowing yourself to just take your mind off work and explore other places, situations, and things in your life, and allowing yourself to just rest here. Then you will be attracting in more creativity that in turn will attract in more luxurious and abundant resources and ideas and fertility and concepts and projects, businesses, whatever it is. Some of you could be getting pregnant in the month of June here. The number 3 could be relevant to you, but this is you stepping into your power. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Archangel Gabriel is coming through. Archangel Gabriel is all about communication. Five of Swords. So some of this communication coming in, maybe fights or something about closing a cycle here with someone. So, but this is necessary. There could be discussions going on and off between your resting adventure time. There may be someone who is not very happy about you going on a new path here, and they could be trying to get into your, affect your peace somehow. But you will, regardless, still travel, still do you, and yeah, but there's going to be some things that you're still going to have to be dealing with. Maybe your mind is still, there's going to be flare-ups in your mind coming up that are going to challenge you a little bit, but overall you're closing that cycle of mental challenges and closing a cycle maybe with someone here. That was June. Okay, let's look into July. So for July, you have fulfillment. So in July, you're feeling really good, fulfilled, fruitful. Something about a never-ending story. There's still something playing out in your mind, but you are more flexible in your mind. You're not so stuck on things or so obsessive. It comes and goes still. The number 37, the number 10, and the number 1. So in your mind, you're sometimes still closing that cycle, but you're already experiencing some form of emotional fulfillment. And now you are being more flexible and manifesting something different for yourself in the month of July. The number 53 and the number 8 could be relevant here. It seems like what you are manifesting here, you could have Gemini in your chart. What you are manifesting here is stability, long-term stability. And you're stepping more into your personal power, even though there's something that's still playing in your mind here. You're stepping more and more into your power, and you're feeling more and more powerful. You are being able to alchemize a new existence. We have the moon, yeah, but there's still some shadow aspects that come up, flare up at times for you to work through. Ace of Raphael, but you're having some new emotional beginning here, either pouring in more self-love, loving yourself more, or there's a new romantic situation here that's helping you through this never-ending story playing out in your mind. This is a new emotional experience, very positive, very fulfilling romantic relationship here that contributes to your deep and lasting spiritual insights and changing this story that keeps repeating in your mind. But you're still feeling heavy about something, but you will overcome the weight of the heaviness. You will let go of some burdens here successfully at the end of the month of July, okay? Beautiful. Well, July would be Cancer season, so there will be some things coming up to heal. Let's look into August. In August, you have community, something about community and blessings for your community and a change of community with those butterflies there. So something about your community life will be changing. Asking some questions, why? So you're still going to be experiencing some challenges in your mind and asking why, but you're going to be getting those answers here. And the answers will come through in the form of love. Love will be the answer. Love will give you all your answers. And you're becoming more compassionate and loving and cultivating the healing of your heart chakra. And there's a lot of appreciation for life and its joys and the beauty in life. The number 15 and the number 6, you're appreciating something. You're appreciating love, becoming more appreciative of love and compassion and the value that truly has. And that will answer a lot of questions for you. And you will be appreciating everything that all the love that you have attracted is what I'm seeing here. And there could be a lot of money coming in for you in the month of August as well here. And you will be very appreciative of that. And it's going to allow you to save some money. But there's still a little bit of resistance to change here going on. When it comes to how you spend your money, and this will make you feel a little bit challenged here, but you're walking away from the resistance that you've created towards spending money, and you're going to see it as an energy exchange. As you pay things with gratitude, as you release your money with gratitude, you see that there's more coming in. But you're also walking away from those challenges and obstacles in your mind, all those questions that are keeping you stuck in, anything that you were holding on too tightly to that was no longer serving you, just creating more imbalance in your life. You're walking away from more of that. And because of that, things are going to change for the better. In August, you're walking away maybe from one community into another community here. that makes you happier. Let's see about September. In September, we have patience. So September is going to be a month that requires patience because you are building something for the future and you're not quite there yet. Okay, the number 28 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. But this is allowing you time to access cosmic consciousness, to take a deep breath and access your higher self. Storm warning. So there's something about a storm warning coming in October because we have the 10 there. So there's something that's going to be happening in October. And your mind is being a little bit tempted into negative thinking. You will be very, you may be tempted to go back into a situation maybe with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here that was comfortable, or you're being tempted to be working more in the month of September here to prepare for a storm in October, whatever that means for you. So I'm seeing overworking to exhaustion in the month of September. But you need to be patient with yourself because you're getting there. You're gonna get your financial stability, and you're already pretty financially stable in the month of September. But I'm seeing some workaholic vibe here. But you're preparing for something and it's leading you to exhaustion. So just be patient with yourself. You want this new beginning desperately because there's, on the one hand, you're so happy, but you're worried that this is too good to be true, or you're still having to be patient about something, and there's something about something that's coming up that is making you work toward maybe to the point of exhaustion. So allow yourself to rest. But there's something about October. Let's see what's going on in October here. Now I'm curious. Simplicity. Okay, it's going back to the simple things in life. Being observant. The number 49 could be relevant. The number 4. Yeah. Autumn time. So you may be spending time in the northern hemisphere in the month of October because that's where it's autumn in October. Preparation and harvest. There's some kind of a harvest of abundance wherever you are in October, and there's a lot of money coming in, a lot of abundance and prosperity coming in, definitely. A lot of communication. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. You're building a solid, strong foundation in October here. Maybe a reunion with friends or a reunion with someone, and maybe a celebration. Maybe you are getting a marriage proposal or proposing marriage to someone. There could be a big age gap here with this person. There could be a marriage happening or a proposal is what I'm seeing here. Because there's abundance coming in that will allow you to pay for this wedding or something like that, or pay for the ring, or celebrate love, celebrate with friends as well, is what I'm seeing here. Maybe you're starting a new business with friends, maybe you're starting a new business with a community, or maybe you're starting a new business with and collaborating with other people, and you're trying to keep it simple, but you're in this observant mode, but you're overall feeling very balanced in the month of October. So what was the storm warning? Oh, maybe you were worried in September that things would be heavy in October, but then it turns out they weren't. They were actually pretty mellow and merry. Things turn out better in October than you were expecting them in September. That's what was going on. It's a lot more simple than you had anticipated. Yeah. It's going to be actually very, very good month of October. Very prosperous and abundant. So, November looks like purification. You could be crying and shedding some tears, but purifying your soul. Things very balanced, very fair. That is justice energy, their Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. The number 38, the number 11 could be relevant to you. Transmutation and purification. November is going to be a very purifying month for you. Blossoming abundance. More abundance coming in November. Beautiful. And that's that Empress energy there. So you're in your power in November. You're feeling that fire within. Your soul is very pure, is very aligned with. You're aligning with your soul. Your actions are aligning with your soul and your heart. And because of that, you're welcoming in even more abundance because you've manifested this. You could have Gemini in your chart, Libra or Taurus. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Taurus. Eight of Gabriel, yeah, a lot happening, a lot of activity. You're feeling very motivated, very high vibe. Your soul is purified. You have transmuted. There's a lot of important communication back and forth. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, mutuality, reciprocity in your life. Everything working out in a very balanced way. And you're feeling very balanced and very calm in the month of November. A lot of passion. Something you manifested coming to fruition. Maybe signing a legal document here, or preparing to sign for a legal document. December. I'm losing my voice now. Just give me a second. I just need to drink some water. Sorry. December. Flexibility. Here and now, in the present moment, beautiful. What better to do to be in a high vibration than to just sit in the present moment? You're not in the past, you're not in the future. You're in the here and now, and you're flexible about the future. 32, change. Finally, you are here. It says on that little, love is surrounding you, because I'm seeing all those hearts there. There's going to be more doors of opportunity opening up for you. You've changed in December. You're feeling very balanced. Look at that balance. Elemental kingdom, spending time in nature. Woman holding a coin. Look at that. You're sitting in your power. You have the money you need. You have the prosperity you need. You could be dealing with someone who is very well off. If you're dealing with feminine energy, they're very well off and comfortable in their energy. Financially, the number 42, the number 6, could be relevant to you. You could have settled something with a female, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, where they are very financially comfortable here. And you're planning more for the future in December, for the next year. You're manifesting more for the next year, manifesting the life that you want, because you know that what you need will magically appear, and you're having a successful beginning. You're saving money, but you're still holding on to a few things, but you're letting go of other things. And you're just feeling very balanced in the month of December here. Okay? You're manifesting more for the future. But I see in December, you're sitting very comfortably in your finances, okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're sitting very comfortably in your finances, feeling very, very balanced. Life is good, and you're manifesting more for the future. And you've learned throughout the year about flexibility and being in the here and the now, and that's brought you a balance, and that brought you in exactly what you need. And you're going to feel in December that you manifested the life that you wanted. Everything you needed magically appeared, and you're setting yourself up for a beautiful 2023. Really, Scorpio. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know how that resonates in the comment section. Vote for the next sign that you want to come out. And see you in the next reading. Bless you all. Have a beautiful 2022, and see you soon. Bye.